Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to explain you one of the major reasons why people fail at trading. This is what I have observed based on my trading journey, and the main reason which I feel that people lose a lot of money is by lack of capital. I know it doesn't make sense like people lose money because of lack of capital. Let me explain. For example, let's say there is a trader A and then we have trader B. Okay, trader A starts with $100 to $1,000. Maybe he can manage to have $10,000. Okay, now these both traders have equal amount of knowledge, whether it's technicals, fundamentals, whatever there is out there regards to understanding trading or how to trade. But the only major difference they have is capital. Trader B has a really nice big capital. Trader A has a really small capital. Okay. Well, most of the people who start trading, they have under 1,000. This is one of the better scenarios. What happens is that, okay, they both wake up on Monday. Okay, they found a really nice, really shiny setup on gold. Okay, they both took buys on gold. Okay, let's say this guy started with $1,000. Okay, and this trade popped up on Monday. Okay, so this guy risked, maybe because he has a small cap, maybe he risked 5%. Okay, and he made $50 as based on 1-to-1 risk to reward. Fair enough. This guy, on the other hand, risked, let's say, 1.5%. Okay, so $1,500, and the risk to reward was same, so 1-to-1. So he made $1,500. Okay. Now, comparing these two amounts, 1,500 and 50, there's a really big difference, and the difference isn't in the money itself. It's how the trader feels after the trade has been closed. Remember when I said it's Monday, right? So what this guy would do, this guy would probably go out, do other stuff, probably won't look at chart on Tuesday because he knows he has made $1,500, and that's a good amount of money because an average pay varies between 1,500 to 2,500 in Europe and UK. On the other hand, this guy would say, "Oh, I've just made $50. I need to trade more." So comes Tuesday, he trades again. He makes $50, and this guy doesn't trade. Comes Wednesday, this guy finds a setup, but this guy finds a setup too. So what happens? This guy made $50, right? And this guy also made $1,500. Okay, so the total profit for this guy was 1,500 plus 1,500. He made $3,000 during that week. Okay, now this guy is up only $150. Now this guy's like, man, I need to make more money. Then comes Thursday. He says, okay, I can find another good trade, but he gets a break-even dip. Okay, let's say he just made $10. And then comes Friday. He says, oh, I found a really nice setup. I'm gonna risk everything I have, the profit I made, and guess what happens? This guy's down $200. He lost everything in the process, okay? And he's negative $200 for the week. And then the cycle continues. Comes Monday, he lost another $500, and then so on and so on. And eventually, the guy doesn't realize that what's happening, and then each month he deposits 100 to maybe 1,000, and over and over and over again. And eventually, after a couple of years, he realizes he has wasted maybe 50 grand. Okay, but on the other hand, on this side, right, this guy, he made $3,000. Next week, he maybe took one trade. He made $1,500. Right. Then the next week it was a break-even week, right? And the next week he made like 4 grand, right? So approximately by the end of the month, he probably made around let's say 7,500. Okay, 7.5%. Fair enough. And this guy, on the other hand, lost minus 2,000 because he blew the account chasing the money in between the week. So 4 weeks, maybe second week, he blew the account and he said, "Oh no, I can get back my losses again," and he's down to $2,000. And there are people who flip small accounts. Like I flipped personally. My best was I flipped $30 to 10K in 2 months. Actual results I can show you if you want. But personally, I don't like it because there's extra stress, and the same concept comes to me too, because I'm not the best trader in the world. I'm just another normal guy who's just trying to make a living out of trading. So yeah, the best thing which I feel is that to go to prop firms, prop trading. Okay, I only use FTMO because they have less rules, and I do swing trading, so my whole focus goes towards swing trading. I don't have to worry about the other tools, other rules and stuff like that. So yeah, remember, the more capital you have, the less trades you take, and the more money you will make. The less capital you have, the more trades you will take, and the more you will lose. I hope this video helps. If you want to give any kind of feedback, just drop a comment below. Thank you. Bye-bye.